Alright, there we go, and we're off, and we found a Heatman stage. Guda says no. Bob finding Quickman. Also finding Crashman for Guda. How about one more? There we go. Airman, nope. Fourth time the charm? Alright, Quickman for Guda as well. That's 4 resets right there for Guda. Finding Heat, Crash, and Air. But we're going through Quickman stage with Airman's music.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as we got crabs and amphibians in the Quickman hallway here. Bob about to go down the laser chute.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, for those who have never seen a Mega Man 2 randomizer race before, the big question that always comes up is, what is randomized? Well, as you can clearly see, our color palette's randomized, the music's randomized, our sprites are randomized. As you can see, Guda is running around as Proto Man, and Bobdedbuilder is running around as Bass. You can also play as regular Mega. You can also play as Roll-Chan. And we also have our, well, I was going to say we have our bosses randomized, but apparently not this seed, as we got Quickman and Quickman's room.
Yep.
So that's not randomized.
No.
In fact, this is not a randomizer, it's just Mega Man 2 with a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah.
As Bob is going to consume that E-Tank to make sure that he takes down Quickman here. Guda probably also going to feel the same thing. Yep.
Yep. Indeed.
There we go, Bob taking down Quickman first, as Guda is still having a bit of trouble with this Quickman. Gonna be very close. Bob, ooh, and gets tackled by Quickman.
Oh,
Bob
boy.
moving on to Airman. As we got the black skis of Airman stage, but we got Space Monkeys, so this first section is going to be relatively free.
Yeah.
But, you know, as kind as the first section of Airman stage is, the second half can prove just as brutal.
Yep.
Here we go.
Guda finally takes down Quickman.
And he moves on to Woodman stage next.
Yep.
See what the second half of Airman stage has for us. Looks like we got a toothpaste dispenser. Let's see what else. And Fat Fiend.
Oh boy.
We want to go Guda's in Woodman stage. We got us some Mets and Hermit Crabs here.
Yep.
Bob being very careful, as not only do we have Fat Fiends and toothpaste dispensers, we found, ooh, got birds in Airman stage here.
Oh man. Oh boy.
But Bob does make it to the Airman door, and we'll find out who the boss of this stage is here in a moment. And we got Shotman in the treetops, and we got Le Boobly Man.
Bubble Man, yep. Alright.
Alright, this will be a quick kill for Bob, as he is Buster susceptible, taking a lot of damage from that Buster, and down it goes.
Yep.
And we get item 3 for our troubles in Airman stage.
Yeah.
But Bob finds Crashman next, so let's see what the first screen has for us. Ooh, we got lagphibians in the elevator section.
Oh boy, the frogs though. Oh my gosh.
Gonna be taking it slow, going up the crash climb here, folks. So pack a lunch. We're gonna be here for a while. Meanwhile, Guda is taking on Airman, who is a bro once again.
Yep.
And Guda's going to move on to Metal Man next. Alright, let's see how Bob handles the lagphibians here in this section coming up. We do have Flash, so that will help.
Yep.
And it looks like we got the robot chickens in Metal Man stage here. I just want to make an announcement that all robot chickens were harmed in the making of this seed.
Yep.
Alright, Bob passed the first screen in Crashman stage. Still got 2 more with plenty more lagphibians to go.
Ugh. Gotta love them frogs.
Alright, so Bob is out of the tadpole's reach here, so he's just got to get to the ladder now.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Guda is going to be dealing with some moles here in the second section of Metal Man stage. Here, he's got to be very careful here because they will spawn just about anywhere, so you're going to have to be careful with your jump as they appear and just get it just right. No, that's not it.
Oh boy.
He's certainly in trouble. Nope. Might as well grab that E-Tank while you're there.
I don't think he has item 2, does he?
No, he doesn't have any items.
Oh
So,
boy,
sadly,
he's gonna have to take a death here.
yeah, it's gonna have to give it another try. You can make it through there. You just gotta time it just right, and probably use your pause buffers to.
A lot of pause buffering, yeah.
So Bob is going to deal with these with one quick boomerang. He takes care of the toothpaste dispenser as he's through the elevator section here and going to go through the last stretch of the crash climb, and Guda makes it through the moles.
With no pause buffer.
RNG was with him this time.
Yep.
Alright, so Bob is through the ladder section. Guda is taking on Crashman in Metal Room. It is not air this time.
Yep.
How about Crash? Yep. And right now, he's going to take down Crashman rather quickly with that quick boomerang. And down he goes.
Yep. Yeah.
So Crashman stage is down. Moving on to Flashman stage next.
Yep.
What I say? Don't listen to me. I said wrong stuff.
I didn't hear what you said though. Did you say like
I said Guda took down Crashman's stage, but Crashman was in Crashman's in Metal Man's room, and Bob's on Crashman's stage. So you know what? I blame the fact that they were both on the screen at the same time.
Oh, that was just a tongue twister for you though, I would say.
Bob, however, is in Crashman's room taking on Heatman, who is very susceptible to the Buster. Do like seeing that as you get to save on weapon ammo. And down it goes, as Bob will get rewarded with the weapon from the stage and move on to their fourth, which is Heatman stage, sadly, with no item 2. So we'll be seeing those regular Yuku blocks again. Guda,
Yep.
halfway through Flashband stage here.
Yeah, but knowing Bob, though, he has a very high experience with these Yoku blocks and speedrunning as well. So it shouldn't be much of a problem with him, like you've mentioned earlier.
Well, right now the problem is this first section of Heatman stages. You got Metroids and Prop Tops following you through.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh, and Bob
watch my back.
takes a spill into the lava here. Good to start over. Guda taking on Flashband in Flashband's room, finding an air weakness for that Flashband, and takes a.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move on to Bubble Man stage next.
Yep.
Alright, so Guda's gonna go through, I believe, let's see what our drink color is in Bubble Man stage here in a moment. Looks like a Grape Falls, but that may not be the actual color of the drink. It's blueberry.
Blueberry, yep.
Looks like Bob is...
Oh boy.
Bob missed his item 3 jump there. But he's got it now, so not too big of a loss there. Guda going through the long hallway section of Bubble Man stage here. And I think he found his weapon for the seed, as that leaf shield is slow moving, but it's also inverted, it looks like. Yep. As he's using that leaf shield to more or less be his guide through the seed, through the hallway here. Meanwhile, we're getting rated by SpeedGaming 3 here. Welcome, everyone. We are witnessing the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament on SpeedGaming 2. I'm Siberian Bull 9. Alongside me is Coops, as we got a best 2 out of 3 race between guda632 and Bobdedbuilder. Guda taking the first of the set here. Bob looking to bounce back here. And if you like what you see, we have a link to the Discord you can all join. If you are interested in this randomizer, that can be provided. Later on today, on this channel, all day long pretty much, we're going to have is a triple threader outside of this match. We also have, and I got to pull it back up here, give me a second here. We'll also have at 6 p.m. D. Allen Heffley versus 2% Chungus, and we'll also have at 10 p.m. Megakal83 versus Iraq Vet. So all day long on SpeedGaming 2, we're going to have Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament in action. So look forward to those matchups later on today. And we hope that you'll come by and see more of this.
Yep. So now Bob is taking on Woodman, while Guda is on Airman stage. Those dark tornado clouds, though. Alright, not much of a problem with Woodman, though, for Bob, though, as he takes care of him. And now he's on to Metalman stage. Alright, Bob is roasting those chickens, though. Except one of them. Maybe two.
Yep. Now Guda's finding about the birds in this stage. Probably would like to have a leaf shield refill here in a moment.
Yep.
There we go. Alright, so Guda is about to enter the Airman door here, as Bob is on the second half of Metal Man stage.
Mm-hmm.
See how Bob handles the moles in the spot of Metal Man. Paul's buffer to victory, and there we go. Guda doing some weapon hunting, finding Bubble. Just doing enough damage to Bubble Man, but says, you know what, this is good enough. I'm going to use this. And takes down Bubble Man. Getting their item 3.
Yep.
Just 2 more for Guda. Still looking for item 2. I think I missed where item 2 was, as taking care of the business.
He didn't beat Heatman stage, so I think that might be where it's at.
If that's the case, then I believe Bob would have item 2 as it is. Alright, so Guda has 2 more stages. He still has to go through Heatman stage next, as oh, Guda has item 2. I really missed where item 2 was then.
I think we both missed it though. Maybe it was in Airman stage or something else.
Well, I'm not gonna guess anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bob is making way through Bubble Man stage here, as Guda deals with the Lagphibians in the elevator section of Crash Man stage.
And uses the flash stopper to stop the to freeze these tadpoles.
Hooray for lag, because sometimes you just can't see where your sprite is on screen.
Yeah.
Bob using the metal blade to get through the Bubble Man section here. Ooh, that looked like he was skinning the cat there.
Oh man, threading the needle indeed.
Nope, that metal blade does not work on toothpaste dispensers.
Nope. But the heat does.
Oof, Bob getting trolled there by the birds as he was about to make his jump.
Yeah.
Alright, so gonna move on to who's gonna pick up this E-Tank here, as both our runners are approaching their respective boss doors, as Bob's taking on Metal Man in Bubble Man's room.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the right reaction out of that Metal Man, just summoning up the Leaf Shield and doing nothing. As Metal Man goes down in Bubble Room. Guda's taking on Heatman now and just says, you know what, this Buster's good.
Yep. I couldn't agree more.
Alright, down goes Crashman stage, and Guda's gonna go on their last stage in Heatman.
Yeah.
As Bob still has 3 more stages to go through, along with this Woodman stage.
Yep.
And here we got some nice X1 music in Boomer Quanger.
Yeah.
Fortunately for Guda, he isn't going to have to worry about too much, as he's got full items here. He's going to not have to worry about the Yokus too much, but he will have to worry about the enemy sets, as he's going to see these prop tops in the long hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're past the worst of it. Just gotta get that item 2 down, and we're just on our way to the Heatman Ball Store.
Yep.
Alright, here we go with the Woodman fight in Heat Room, as Bob is approaching the Woodman Ball Store.
Yep. Alright, so Guda takes down Heatman, and now we're gonna play, now that we're moving on to Wily 1, it's time we're gonna play this game called Guess the Color of the Dragon. So since I went first last time, I'm gonna leave it to Siberian Bull on who's on what the color of the dragon this time. You go first, Siberian Bull.
Real quick before I say anything, Bob took down Airman and actually found Flash to be a weakness for it, so props to Bob there. But as far as color of the dragon goes, I'm gonna stick to my usual right now of Grimace purple looking dragon, and last time I got the Crash weakness. So this time I'm going to switch it up and choose metal as our weakness for the dragon.
Okay, for my pick, I would say my usual blue and white dragon, but this time being the metal weapon, it'd be weak to Metal Man's weapon.
Bob's doing some wall searching here. Some the metal blade. How about Crash? And looks like we got Crash bombs as our wall weakness for this seed.
Yep.
Good for having a little trouble trying to find where that ladder is.
I think he was just making sure not to get hit by those, whatever those enemies were called, though. I don't want to butcher it, though, but,
butcher away.
Yeah.
Alright, so Guda is coming up to the dragon now. Bob picking up the E-Tank, and since he knows what the wall weakness is, says, you know what, I'm going to stay on top here, destroy the wall with Crash Bomb. And we got a seafoam green dragon with purple belly and some grayish joint.
Yeah.
Not heat, not buster. We got air, and down goes the dragon.
Wow. So who guessed the green and purple dragon? Did you guess it, Bull?
No, not.
Oh.
Usually I like my purple to be on the main parts of the dragon, but sadly I'm not going to count that one.
Okay, I was just checking because, yeah, I think someone in chat got the green dragon right.
Well, someone got the color right, and someone got the weapon right. So shoutouts to those.
Yep. And by the way, though, who doesn't think that the best eyebrows in the game is Dr. Wily's eyebrows? I mean, I know you don't say that though, but I mean, It's been mentioned here a lot, though, you know.
Yeah, it's more of a joke. Me, I can carry it either way. But Guda, I think, saw he was full of E-Tank, so he didn't check the wall weakness, which is interesting. So he's probably gonna be doing some soul searching when he gets to the booming fights. Bob, on the other hand, does know the weakness to the walls and will be using that knowledge to great effect here. Guda is on his way to the Pico fight, and Pico is interesting because he has 3 weaknesses, and Guda's gonna have to do a little searching to see what is the best option to use here. And we're gonna start with the absolute best option in Leaf Shield. But it's doing 2 hits, so that's not the one we want to use. So you're gonna have to go searching for more.
Yep.
And I wouldn't sit there if I were you, Guda.
I'd pick a different weapon, though. Just my advice. My suggestion, that was what I mean.
Well, either way, Guda figured out one way to do it, but not
The slow
exactly
way.
what I would call, not exactly a quick way to do it. But down goes Pico either way.
I call it the slow way.
Either way, Guda's gonna do some wall checking here now. We do know it's the crash bombs, and it looks like he's going to eventually find the crash bomb.
Oh boy.
As clearly he wants to stock up on E-Tanks here and grab this last, or not, or just walk away. I mean, you're gonna take
plenty.
He has 3, but you know, I figured he was gonna go for the full stop.
Yeah. Oh, it's bright ocean blue. Well, it's dark ocean blue, though. This time the water is.
And if anyone is a fan of game music, as most of us are, shout outs to Mario Kart 64.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as we take a look at our Guts tank here, let's see what Guda finds as our weakness. And it looks like we find Bubble as our Guts weakness.
Yep.
And Bob finding that Leaf Shield as well for Pico.
Yep.
But he is gonna do some soul searching, not the Buster. About Heat. Not Heat. Not Bubble. Gotta take an E-Tank. Not quick. Metal, metal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this metal.
Oh.
I'm not sure about this metal either.
I don't know. It's just. I think it's just about as. Not as just as powerful on this fight as like the Leaf Shield.
Well, the issue is the fact that it's using up a lot of energy, not so much power. Usually, if you have a weapon that doesn't consume a lot of energy like that metal blade is, you just go for it. but that's consuming a lot of energy, so that's definitely not our weakness. And looks like Crash was the way to go.
Bombs.
But either way,
Yeah.
Bob makes it through Wily 2 as he's going to move on to Wily 3 here. Guda is in Wily 4 as it is, and I believe we had Hermit Crab, so this is a rather tame anxiety section here.
Called the anxiety room. Oh wow, there's no enemies in the room.
That's why I said it was rather tame. Anyway, Guda knows about the crash wall weakness. Hopefully he remembers this time. But he's going to be searching for boo beams. Alright, boo beam fight. Go. Find a weakness. Not leaf. How about metal? Nope, not metal. Good, he didn't forget what his crash weakness was this time, and it's gonna go ahead and take out the walls. Now, the interesting thing about the randomizer is the crash wall weakness will not be the same as the boo beam, so we don't even have to bother with using crash on them. So now we're looking at our last few choices, and it's the Buster.
Oh yeah, I would love to see that happen. All right, down to 2 remaining. Needs to take out these walls first.
Also finding bubble for the guts tank.
Yep. Oh, nice pause buffer by Guda. So he times it just right. Alright. Guda is now on his way to Wily 5, where he's going to take on the refights.
Alright. There we go. Using quick boomerang the way you should against Crashman.
Yep.
Bob in their Wily 4 using item 2 to get over the false floor section. Moving on to the not so anxiety rooms.
Yep.
Well, at this point, Guda's half a stage ahead, so there's a good chance that, barring anything traumatic, looks like Guda's going to have this race and this set in the bag.
Yep.
As we see Airman be a bro, hopefully one more time, as he was a bro in his other iterations up to this point. There we go, down goes Airman. So bro enough.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, Guda didn't have to worry about too much as he had 3 E-tanks, so.
Yep.
As we're halfway through our refights here, Guda is on Quick Man.
Yep.
Oof.
Man.
Someone got a little greedy there.
Yeah. He almost lost it, though.
As we move on to Heat Man here.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, we got E-tank.
Pretty fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I don't know if you've seen this, Bull, but I think that might have been the fastest like Heatman, like when it comes to like him charging up and such, the fastest I've ever seen him move though.
Yep, I've seen it.
Wow.
Yep, and pretty much what you do is you walk it back and forth. You don't even bother fighting in the middle, you walk it back and forth.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
Yeah. Alright, so Guda is finding the Buster weakness to Wily Machine 1. And now he's now he's getting a weapons refill, and is also using the Buster weapon. And uses a second energy tank. And there you go. Now he's on to Victory Road.
Meanwhile, Bob is starting their refights. Come on, Bob. Well, it wasn't metal, but he finds the ultimate weakness for that Crash, but I know he used Quick earlier. But either way, down goes Crashman first for Bob, who was a good boy in the first seed going clockwise, but he's decided he's going to become a heathen and go counterclockwise.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Guda is about to take on the alien here and be doing a little soul searching as we search for a weakness.
Yep.
Not the Buster this time. Not heat.
Nope.
Not air. Not bubble. Not leaf. Not quick. It's the Crash Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And down goes Guda for the alien with an official SRL time of 37:35. Get your GGs in the chat, folks, as Guda wins Game 2 and this set of 3 games between guda632 and Bobdedbuilder. Get those GGs in the chat into chat, folks.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you think we could bring Guda in for an interview?
We'll find out in a moment here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bob is in the home stretch of their refight.
Mm-hmm. The fast heat, man. Oh my gosh.
Yep, this is what you do. You don't try and really fight him, just let him go underneath.
Yep. Gotta have really good reflexes too. Alright, last but not least, Bob is up against Woodman.
And gets bodied for his troubles.
Ooh.
Alright, so Guda will be joining us here in a moment as Bob is finishing up their refights. Going to take on the machine next.
Yep.
And joining us right now on the chat is guda632, the winner of this race. GG's, my friend.
Oh, thank you. This is my first time getting out for Mega Man 2 in the randomizer, so I'm super, super stoked that I had a decent showing. Still a lot to work on.
Yeah, great job today, Guda.
Great showing, but let's be honest. That first seed was rough.
Oh my gosh. Well, first I forgot the wall weakness, which was just absolutely fantastic. As soon as I did it, I'm like, wait a minute, I just saw this. What am I doing?
Yep, and I want you to know, I'm glad you fessed up, because I was going to give you the business when you got in here, though.
Oh, absolutely, and I would have expected nothing less. Absolutely nothing less.
I'm glad you're a man of honor, willing to fess up to your mistakes.
And let's see, what else do we got? We got the leaf shield tilted the crap out of me. Because I'm like, oh, easy mode, leaf shield. Bam, 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 bam. Why aren't you? Oh, no.
Yeah, you ran out of that in the first run, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was rough.
It
You
was.
confused me a bit because you went down the ladder to take on the Joes for your refills. I thought you were going to at least go to the hallway where the toothpaste dispensers were and farm there. But when you went down the ladder, when you went down the ladder, I figured, okay, he's going to take the game over, get the refill that way, and then you just went for the Joes, and I felt tilted there.
Oh no, I was stupid. That's how tilted I was. I totally forgot that the toothpaste dispensers were there. I looked and I'm like, I got down there. I'm like, oh look, floss. Guess what I could have done here? Got my refill about 2 minutes faster.
Anyway, Bob is finishing now with a time of 41:35.
GG, Bob.
He will be joining us here in a moment.
All right, he's here now.
And
GG,
joining us
Bob.
now is Bob.
That was a better second race. Good gravy.
Right? That second seed. Space monkeys. All I have to say is thank goodness for space monkeys.
Spaceys, especially on air stage.
Oh, it was so beautiful. I'm like, free stage is free, thankfully, and air stage is literally the stage that I hate the most. Like, I hate that more than I hate Crash because there's so many like technical platforming spots that you can just get screwed.
Oh, the lag on Crash stages.
Right?
Thankfully, it wasn't shrimp for the gyrocopter off the platform, but like
I used Flash anyways because I thought that maybe one of the little mini frogs would jump down the ladder because I had that happen to me on higher up in Crash before, where they would just like shoot one of the frogs down the ladder and smoke me. I'm like, come on!
Right
now, Bob and Guda, I noticed a difference on the Heatman stage though. How Bob, for you though, you use the Yoku blocks, but Guda, you use the item 2 to where you can just fly across the entire thing though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tell me about Bob. Tell me about how you did the why you're so good with those Yoku blocks like all the way through.
Some of these players have probably heard this already, but the Yokus are talking to you. They're saying, "Jump, jump, jump, jump."
So that's the secret behind this.
I've never heard that. That is fantastic. I'll have to remember that.
Right? I use that as the backup. I'd rather use the item 2, but I've seen it where it's locked behind heat stage, so I just use that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I made sure to do peak strats because I've been so screwed with hidden stage names and getting an early crash or an early heat that I'm like, nope. I check at least two or three bosses before actually deciding to go in.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you would like to say before we sign off?
I have to say that wood stage and the first seed was pure garbo. The tin cans, immune just about everything that I was throwing at it, and I don't even know if there was a one kill.
I never found one. I found a 2-shot, but I never found a 1-shot.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
pretty sure it didn't exist. That was awful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Good race.
Yeah, GG, Bob. That was fun. I'm glad I got to get out here and mid-afternoon on Monday, and give some entertainment.
Yeah.
Right.
Good luck to you, Guda, for the next time around.
Bull, I believe it's you and me on Thursday, buddy.
Yeah, well, just give a little heads up as far as the schedule once again for our folks in chat and for you guys. Today's a triple header. After this race at 6 p.m., we got on this channel we got Dia Allen Heffley and 2% Chungus. At 10 p.m., we got Mega Kyle. By the way, shout outs to Mega Kyle to us today, who's been doing the tracking for this seed. But he's got a race later against Iraqvet. Tomorrow, Tuesday night, we got Casual Tom also taking on Iraqvet. And then Thursday, as Guda was mentioning, it'll be myself, Cyber9 against guda632. It's actually going to be a double header in that sense, because we got two races happening at that time. As the second race happening at the same time is going to be a 4-set. It's going to be Casual Tom versus Mega Kyle. So look forward to that on Thursday.
And then on Sunday, we've got Siberian and me Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. All you MM2R fans out there, we're heating up. We got this tournament just going full blast. We're having a great time out here.
Yeah.
Don't forget, on Sunday nights, we've got the community race. And last night, we all had a blast doing the community races. Oh, baby strats.
Baby rage.
Nope, that's actually, she was screaming for joy. Mommy just walked in the door.
Alright, well, with that said, folks, I think we're going to call it for now, as some of us are hungry, like baby. But, again, come back in about 4 hours here for the next race. Until then, I'm Cyber09 with Coops. Thanks to Guda and Bobdedbuilder. Guda winning this set, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, guys.